Hey girl, hey, it's your favorite girl Kiri, and I'm back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. By the title you see the video, so let's hop right into it. Period. Okay girl, so today I'm going to be telling you guys how I started my hair business with $200, but please understand this was not an easy journey. Like, this was literally 4 years ago. So I'm going to be telling you from when I got the vision from God up until now. So if you don't know, my name is Kiri. I have a luxury hair extension line by the name of G3 Hair Collection. We specialize in catering to the mamas struggling with postpartum hair and edge loss, looking to regain their confidence one bundle at a time. So anyway, God gave me the vision in 2020 to go ahead and start my own hair company. I was not experienced in entrepreneurship, nor had I ever even known any entrepreneurs. That's not the type of family I come from or anything like that. So when God gave me the vision, sorry to people cutting the grass, but when God gave me the vision to start the business, immediately I began researching. So before I purchased anything, I did tons of research. So before I did anything, I began researching. I researched what type of hair business I wanted to start, what type of business entity I wanted my business to establish. I wanted to be established in vendor research, what to do first, you name it, I was doing it. So it took a while to get to this point. So mind you, this is 2020. So around that time, I also, once I was researching, I researched all of that. Then once I got the answers to everything that I was looking for, such as the hair business I wanted to start, because originally I wanted to start a virgin hair business, and virgin hair was a little bit cheaper. Everything was just so cloudy. I didn't know anything about the hair business, but I knew about virgin hair. And so that's kind of where I went. I began researching like heavily. Like, I have journals, notes, like notebooks on top of notebooks about the hair industry. I used to watch Jazz Anye, Ebony, Everything Ebony, Mercedes. Like, I was going in. And then after I did all of that research, I figured out what type of problem I wanted to solve, because there is no point in you having a business if you're not trying to solve a problem, ideally, because that's why people are going to shop with you, because you're solving a problem for them. So at least I thought I did. I thought my problem that I wanted to solve was so vague. I didn't even think like an actual problem. What I said, I was like, I'm gonna solve the problem of people always coming into low quality extensions. Like, that was so vague. That's not necessarily like it's a problem, but it's such a general problem. So again, this was 2020. I knew none of the stuff that I know now, but I thank God for the journey and the progress and the experience, because now I know better. Please excuse the people cutting the grass, okay? I'm not gonna let them stop my shine. So anyway, after I figured out this so-called problem that I wanted to solve, I then made a plan. So I began to come up with business names. I came up with, I was researching names. I went to research products, website platforms, email platforms, social media platforms. I did all of that. And finding your name is not something that's going to be easy, because it needs to be something memorable. I did a video a while ago on business names to avoid, because you got to think about it. If this is going to be a sustainable business for you, you want to make sure that you're coming up with a name that's going to be a professional name, basically. So just check out that video that I made up with that I created about the names that you want to avoid. But anyway, I got my name. I'm gonna put a screenshot here of the names that I went through. This was like years ago. I literally have a note section in my notes titled hair business, because I was going ham, like literally. And so I did that. Then after that, I needed to know, what products I wanted to sell. So originally, like I said, this was a virgin hair business. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell body wave, straight, and like another curly hair. But it's just crazy, because none of that even happened. Like, every time I tried to do something, I was faced with obstacles, and I knew that that was me operating out of my own strength and not God's will being done. So I found the so-called products. Then I was like, okay, website platform. So I found out about Wix and then Shopify. I knew I wanted to use Shopify because of the features, but then I'm like, I don't have no money, first of all. Like, I only have, at the end, like, this was before I had any money to even start. Stay along with me. So anyway, I had Shopify, so I'm like, okay, Shopify costs $30. It's still $29 for the basic starter. So I'm like, okay, I can try to come up with that. Then I did email platforms. Now I use Klaviyo 4 years later, but originally I started with MailChimp. MailChimp is very beginner friendly, so if you are starting your hair business, please use MailChimp in the beginning, because Klaviyo is very advanced. I'm gonna say advanced. Anyway, I did all that, and I'm like, okay, I was strictly focused on Instagram at the time. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to know what you want to be focused. Like, you got to be laser focused, like to the T, so it can all make sense. After I did all that, then I made my website. Made my website on Shopify. I wish I had a screenshot of what it looked like, because girl, it was crazy. I did everything by myself. I still make my own website, but now it looks much better. It's like I graduated from freshman to college now. I mean, from freshman to senior now. So I did that. I made my website. The virgin hair vendor that I was gonna go with, like, all of this shifted. So in 2020, I did all of that, but I didn't launch until, I don't even remember the date I was supposed to launch. But I established my business January 2021. I know that much because I paid for the LLC. In Florida, it's $125, so I paid for that. But I still didn't launch. I had nothing ready. I was sampling little things like business cards and things like that. I made my own cards. I think I still have like what it used to look like. Originally, my name was G3 Hair Bundles, and then I was like, nah, because I don't want to just sell bundles, so I did G3 Hair Collection, and that's how I came up with G3 Hair Collection. So all of this, I said all of this to say, you know, after I made my website, then I ended up shifting somewhere along the line, pivoting to raw hair, and I went ham with the research there. So 2021, I was like, okay, I want to do raw hair now, and I need to learn everything about the raw hair industry. Did all of that. 2022 is when I found my vendor. And see, that's what I'm saying, like, this has taken years. 2022 is when I found my vendor. I began sampling, and that is how I started my hair business with $200. I only had them $200, and I don't even remember how I got it. Probably from school money, because if you get financial aid, you know about the financial aid checks. So that's why I went back to school, so that I can get them financial aid checks, you know, start my business. Because now I'm a stay-at-home mom. When I originally started the business, me and my husband wasn't even married yet. We got married in 2022. My son is here now, so life has changed drastically throughout this whole journey. But anyway, I found my vendor in 2022, and I started my hair business with $200. I bought a sample, one bundle of each texture that I thought I wanted to sell, but I ended up sticking with one. And once you purchase your sample, you know, you can do a bunch of things, but I knew then, okay, now, like, it's go time. Like, okay, I know that I want to sell this texture. Now I need to purchase the hair for me, so that I can get my hair done and actually sample it, and then put it through all of the tests and things like that. So this has been a long journey, and all of that time, even finding a vendor and doing all that, I still didn't launch. Every time I had planned to launch, it never worked out. And in 2022, before finding the vendor, so 2022, I got married in February. I found my vendor around January. I got married in February, so I had the hair in my head. And then I was testing the hair, and I was like, I'm launching on my birthday. I launched on my birthday, May 29th, 2022. No sales, no nothing, no marketing strategies, no nothing, girl, just launching. Had no nothing, like I said. Shut the business down 2 months later, because guess what? I was pregnant. And I knew that, okay, this was my main priority right now. So during that time, from 2022 all the way up until now, I had, like, what I call it, a aha moment. So in that moment, my target audience changed. My brand message was different. My purpose was different. Everything was different. And then God allowed me to launch this year, January 1st, rebranded and everything. Now I have a clear understanding of why I had to go through all of that just to get to this point. Like, it is a process. You can't skip that. I like to, now I'm calling things humble beginnings, because once you get to the place where you actually prayed for, you realize I had to go through this to get there. And the things that we go through, it's not for us, it's always for other people. So I had to go through that to tell you guys this, to be able to record this video today. So anyway, now, you know, we're launched and we're operable, but I just wanted to let you know that it is still possible. Don't give up. Like I told you guys, I've been on this journey for a while. And also, I forgot to tell you guys, during that process, I knew I wanted to start my YouTube channel to document the process. So some of you have been with me through that entire stage of my life, and I love you so much, and I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. But it has been a journey, to say the least. It has been a blessing. It has been a journey. I am super grateful for where I am today. I once prayed to be here, and now I'm here. I prayed to have the business, now I got it. So now the goal is to scale it and do everything necessary that I need to do in order to get where I'm trying to go. So I just wanted to encourage you guys today and let you guys know that all things are possible with God, and you know, just trust in him, keep him first. The Bible says in Proverbs 16:3, commit your works unto the Lord and he will establish your plans. I subtracted him from the equation in the beginning. That's why it was never working, and that's why it took me so long. So now he is the center of my life, the joy of my life, and I don't do nothing. I try not to do anything without consulting him first. So now that we're at that point, he allowed me to launch and actually have sales. Mind blowing. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that today, let you guys know how I started with $200. It is possible. I don't recommend people that say you can start a business with $0 because that's not true. You need money to start a business, period. It doesn't matter what you're paying for, you're going to pay for something. Whether it's the website, you have to pay for the LLC, you have to pay for everything in business. So you cannot start a business with $0, period. That's just that. So anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. I love you guys. I hope this was helpful and motivating for you. You can do it no matter how long it takes. And one tip that I want to tell you guys, do not look at anyone else's journey and compare yourself, because we're all on our own paths in life, and you need to focus on you and you only, and where God has you and where he is taking you. Nobody else. Tune out the noise and focus on him. That's gonna be it, guys. I love you. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. I'm out. Bye.